Hey, everybody, it's another day of recovery. I'm just going to share a thought that I heard this last week. It's really a cool thought. The person was saying, do I want to feel better or do I want to get better? And it's like, whoa, that's a nice phrase. Describes a lot. Sometimes we need to feel better. Sometimes therapy is about feeling better. But we're not doing well. And the best thing we could do as therapists is to provide comfort for someone, to help them just get their bearings, help the panic attacks go away, help the depression lift, just kind of like helping, um, stopping the pain, teaching them skills to stop the pain. And there's definitely a place for that. I mean, so this is my big preface. It's okay to want to stop the pain. But the problem with that is if we get stuck only wanting to stop the pain, that's all we are really aiming for. That's actually along the lines of addictive thinking, like a quick fix. I can't tolerate any uncomfortable feeling, whether it's sadness or disappointment. Something didn't go the way I wanted. I'm too fearful. Make that fear go away. And we get stuck in fear patterns, even non-addictive fear patterns where we have panic attacks, worry, not of anxiety. And anxiety is really an avoidance. I don't want to feel these feelings, make them go away. Um, so there's an important aspect to shifting our attention to stop trying to avoid pain and suffering. And we'll do so much better if we can just see pain as suffering as a good thing. For instance, if one goes to the gym, it's I don't think of it as pain and suffering, but to get better, one's going to feel some sore muscles. It's just they're going to feel some discomfort. That's actually kind of how it works. If one's working in a garden, they're going to just naturally accept that their hands are going to get dirty. They're going to be on their knees. They're going to be pulling weeds. It's part of the sweat that one's doing, and the hard work is part of it. So there's not really this aspect of suffering because we expect it. We understand that. If in relationships, we just expect that it's going to be difficult, like that's part of how it is, we'll actually do much, much better than if we expect everything to be happy and everything according to my way. So in therapy, ultimately to get better, my experience of life, to get better from anything that I have a malady, an addiction, a depression, an anxiety, a bad habit, difficult relationships, all that stuff. If it's like, I want to do this, but I don't want to feel any discomfort in the process, it's not going to work that way. Even surgeries don't work that way. Even if you're put out while they're doing whatever they're doing, you wake up and you don't feel really good. It's just part of the package. Um, so do I want to feel better or get better? How does this manifest itself in behaviors? In the life of people recovering from addiction, people may be going to lots and lots of meetings just to try to feel better. Do meetings make us feel better? Yeah, I think so. Is it a better choice to feel better doing that than something else? Absolutely. I want to feel better, so I'll call someone in the program. Really good idea. Really good idea. Maybe our sponsor helps us feel better. If our sponsor doesn't help us feel better, then what? We avoid calling our sponsor. And anybody watching this that goes, well, you're talking about me. No, it's a common thing. It's just common as common can be. Because we're kind of built like, I don't want to face something that would be not feeling good. But often those conversations or those hardships are actually part of the pathway to peace, as it says kind of in the Serenity Prayer, the long version. It says that hardship, seeing hardship, suffering and hardship, this isn't an exact quote, but suffering and hardship is a pathway to peace. I have a little granddaughter. She's 6 months old. You can see her, strain to pull herself up to want to walk. She's not walking yet, or to sit up. It's a hardship, but she's doing it. There's something in her that says she wants to do that. And she's going to be walking and falling and all that. It's just part of life. Do I want to get better? Manifests itself in going through the 12 steps, not just using meetings, phone calls to avoid feeling bad, but looking at herself. That's probably the most painful aspect of the 12 steps, is looking at ourselves, our behaviors, our defects of character. But I'm the kind of person to go, well, let's quickly look at it. Now let's deal with it instead of get stuck there. Quickly ask God to help you remove those things. Ask God to help you make amends. Yeah, we don't have to look at it forever. And eventually we'll get better. I was going to say good, better at looking at ourselves. Okay. And I'm impressed when I work with people. I see people that say, "I'm sorry for doing that," or "Gosh, I was really selfish when that happened." And you see they're genuine, or "Gosh, my procrastination is what made this difficult." It's like those kind of people are just mind blowing because they're not really afraid to look at themselves. They apologize, they move on. It doesn't really get better than that. It's the same thing with us and God, is that, you know, I sinned, I did this wrong. Please forgive me and help me to do better. So anyway, hopefully this is helpful to you. You guys take care out there and have a good day.